It's a bird. It's a plane. It's lots of cool Superman stuff. Hey everyone, what's going on? What's shaking? What's baking? Welcome to Hero City Toy Reviews. Today I have several figures here in front of me to unbox and review. Again, all from the Superman, James Gunn 2025 Superman movie. We have some McFarlane and we have some Funko. Let's have a look. Okay, first up we have the McFarlane Superman statue, PVC statue. Let's have a look at the box there. Very nice on both sides. There's the artwork on the back. There's that side. And there he is in all his glory with a little base that looks like the Fortress of Solitude. So that's the first one. Next, we have the giant Funko Pop from the Superman movie. Looking great there in a bit of a flight pose, about to take off. There's the front of the box. I'm loving the artwork on this with the old Superman comics. Love that quite a bit, even on the bottom here. Looks fantastic. So there's the side. You can see the flight pose there. There's the other side and the back. Loving the back as well. Beautiful artwork on the back. It says Kal-El right there. Got the Superman comic there. Number 566, Funko Pop Heroes. Giant Funko Pop. And we also have the regular Funko Pop, regular size, 562. Again, Superman in flight. Looking great. There's one side. There's the other. There's the back again, very similar to the giant one. Last but not least, of course, we have the mini one. This is a keychain, Superman in his flight pose once again. So let's start opening these up and have a closer look. Start from smallest to biggest, I guess. So there is the keychain, very, very small. Let's get him opened up. I am going to actually use this on my keys. I think it's so cool. There he is there. A little keychain. Look how nice this is. That's awesome. You can see him there in his flight pose. Just flying around. You can see. Keychain. Very nice detail. Looks like a Funko Pop. Loving the detail on the suit for something so small. Definitely going to be using him for my keys. It just looks awesome. It's too good not to use. Very, very neat. And of course the S on the back. Like him very much. And next we have the regular Funko Pop in flight pose. Let's have a look at this. Let's open him up. Looking great. I'm not usually a Funko Pop collector. I am, like you guys have heard before, a Superman collector. So this, based on the new movie, I couldn't pass these up. But I don't really collect any other Funkos, to be honest. There he is with a nice stand to make him look like he's flying. That's a cool pose, I gotta say. I like this very much. You can see him there. That angle. Looks like he's flying. Looking great. Good detail on the cape and the suit. Let's have a closer look. Nice detail on the suit just for a Funko Pop. And even the logo on there pops out of the blue, the sweater. So it's got some tactile there, some feel, which is nice. And that's what he looks like posed, like on your shelf. You can see that. Really like him. Gonna look great next to all my other Superman Funkos. Very nice, I gotta say. Very neat. I mean, I do like this quite a bit. Awesome. All right, let's see what's next. All right, Mr. Giant, the giant Superman. Let's get him open. It's a really big box. There we go. Okay. Let's get that sorted away. Wow, this has some weight to it. That is really nice. Wow, I love this thing. Look at the size of this guy. Look at that, that's beautiful. Nice, very nice. Giant cape. Look at that pose. Get a closer look. Again, the suit has lots of detail. Pops the Superman S there. I mean, lots of texture to it for a Funko Pop. Very heavy. Good weight to this guy. Of course, they're not bobbleheads, so their heads don't move, but I mean, I love the pose. That looks great. Wow, I'm impressed. Look at that. Superman taking off in flight. Right there, side by side, huh? Look at that. That's neat. So I actually have another giant Superman. Let's see them side by side here. This one obviously being taller, but I mean, he's also off the ground, so that's probably why. Let's see what these guys measure. So we have the one I already had right to the top of his hair, 8.5 inches, let's say. And this one, because he is in flight pose, he's off the base, just almost 11 inches tall. Very, very big. And good weight, very heavy. I mean, this one weighs a bit too, but this one feels, yeah, that's about the same actually. But look how good they look together. I love this. I love the size of them. Love the pose. And the suit. I mean, it's great. This is awesome. So excited, guys. I love this. This is great. All right, let's get the last one open. The McFarlane Toys Superman statue. All right, let's get this big guy opened up now. Like every collector, my problem is space. I'm trying to fit everything, so it's starting to run out of space. Hold on, he's a little stuck in here. Wow, love that. It's a cloth cape. We'll talk more about that in a second. So here he is out of the box, just like a McFarland figure, the regular 6-inch. There's a nice background too. You can display him in there kind of, I guess, but the box gets ripped when you try and get the other stuff out. But very cool with all the old comics as the background. I like that. So of course he comes with the card that matches the back of the box. You can see there. Very nice artwork. Again, I don't know. I love the Superman. I love the colors. I'm glad he's wearing the trunks. Classic Superman. That's the Superman I know from the comics, so love the look of this new Superman. So of course, little data profile, his name is Clark Kent, etc. And it comes with a Fortress of Solitude base. Very cool. Look at this. Just it's just a piece of plastic, but as you can see, he does stand quite well on his own without the base, but I mean, the base is just going to add to it. And to my surprise, I mean, it's a wired cape on a statue this big. That's fantastic. It's basically like a giant figure because he's got the wired cape. What does he measure here? Let's see. It's about 9.5 inches tall without the base. So that's great. So you can see the 2 pegs there and the 2 holes on the bottom. That's kind of where he goes into. Nicely. Oh, so easy to put that on, of course. Now look at that. Him on the base. That is nice in the classic Superman pose with his fists at his waist. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. Gonna look great on my shelf. I mean, that is nice. Nice classic S on the back. I mean, you can see his head sculpt is pretty good. Yeah, I see David's corn sweat on that. The suit, the detail, the paint application, everything looks great. I mean, it's heavy, sturdy. I definitely like it. Very nice. Again, the wired cape. I mean, you can be blowing in the wind or however you want to pose him, right? And that looks great right there. It's like the wind's blowing his cape. Great, guys. Love it. Love all of these. Let me know your thoughts. Do you guys like these? Do you collect any of these Funkos? Do you collect the McFarlands? Are you excited for the movie? Please comment, share, like, subscribe. Again, the channel is fairly new. It's only about a month or 2 old. Thank you to those who have watched my videos, those who have subscribed. Please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, or at least just watching. And thank you if you are watching this. I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.